2024 is over, and here is the top 10 highest grossing movie list of the year. Now, this is in order of worldwide grossing numbers. Now, if I put this in order of domestic grossing numbers, it will change a little bit, but they're all still in the top 10. Just might shuffle, but I'm going worldwide because let's face it, what the movie brings in globally is what really counts. Number 10 on the list, Beetlejuice, grossing $451.1 million. Domestically, came in 294.1. Overseas, only half of that, 157. I thought this was a decent sequel. I had a good time with it. I thought it was fun. Definitely not as good as the original. They're never as good as the original, but it was okay. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun movie. Next up, Venom: The Last Dance. I thought this was really good as well. I know the Venom franchise is hit or miss with a lot of you. I do want to hear if you like the Venom franchise or not. It did gross $476.3 million globally. This one actually did a lot better overseas than it did domestically. Domestically, it brought in $139.6 million, but overseas, it brought in $336.6 million. Wow, that was a big difference. It was definitely a good way to end the franchise. If you haven't seen the movie, it's worth seeing. I enjoyed it. Number 8, Kung Fu Panda 4. This one is a good one. I love the Kung Fu Panda franchise. Brought in $547.6 million. This one also did better overseas than did domestically. Domestically, $193.5 million. Overseas, $354 million. That's a big difference. Big difference. And that goes the same with our next one on the list. Much better overseas than domestically, but big worldwide income. Godzilla and Kong: The New Empire. I love this movie. This was so good. $571.7 million. Even my kids love this movie. They love this movie so much. $196.3 million domestically and $375.4 million overseas. Wow, that was almost double. That's a really good movie though. And again, I know this is a hit or miss franchise. Some people love it, some people don't, but it is what it is. Next, I have not seen this movie, and I'm going to be truthful. I have no desire to see this movie, Wicked. You can leave your comments down below on what your thoughts are on Wicked, but it is what it is. $586.3 million globally. Now, this one did a lot better domestically than it did overseas. $397.8 million domestic, $188.4 overseas. So, I'm going to keep my thoughts to that one to myself. I have my reasons I don't want to see it. I'm sure you have yours if you have seen it or haven't seen it. Number 5 on the list, Dune Part 2. Huge numbers on this one. $714.4 million worldwide. I'm not a big fan of the Dune franchise. I know a lot of people are. It's cool if you are. Just not for me. Overseas, wow, those numbers almost doubled overseas as well. Wow. $432.3 million overseas. That is outstanding numbers. Big movie. Okay. Well, let me know what your thoughts are on Dune 2. We're going to jump right into number 4, which is a Disney movie. I knew Disney was going to have to get in here at some point. Moana 2. I thought this was a fun movie. It was a little slow in the beginning. I will say it was a little slow burn, but it did get going after a while. $820.9 million. Holy crap, that's a lot of money. Damn. Domestically, this thing brought in $370.5 million. Overseas, $450.4. That's pretty, I mean, it's not too horribly far off. It's pretty close to equal in that one. But that's it's a big income. Moana's a big franchise as well. A lot of people love Moana. Next on the list, number 3. We're down to the final 3. Despicable Me 4. I thought this was good. I don't know if it was better than 3, but it was good. $969.1 million globally. What? And this is another one. Much better overseas, almost doubled. Domestically, 361 million versus 608 million overseas. This is, I don't know, Despicable Me. Everyone loves the Minions. Come on, man. You can't deny the laughter and the fun of the Minions movies. Really good time. Now the top two, I knew this one was hitting the top list. I thought this was going to be #1 for the year, but it got nudged out. Number 2, my personal favorite, Deadpool and Wolverine. This one broke the $1 billion benchmark. $1,338,000,000. What? Domestically and overseas, it's almost even. 636.7 million domestic, 701.3 overseas. This movie was just, this is a mind-blowing movie from start to finish. I love this movie, everything about it. Finally seeing Hugh Jackman in the cowl. That was everything for many of us. Such a good movie. But number one highest grossing movie of 2024. Can you guess? Put your guesses down in the comments. Don't cheat before I say it. Put it down now. I'll wait. Okay, now here we go. Number 1, Inside Out 2. Another one, my kids loved it. It's a great movie. Tells a really, really good story. Now, that being said, it pulled in $1,698,700,000. Whew, that's a lot of money. Domestically, 652.9 million, and overseas, $1,045 million. Wow, that's a lot. I mean, it's almost 1.7 billion globally. That's insane. It really did have a good story. Both parents and kids can relate to this movie, the story being told, and I think it's just a really good all-around movie for the entire family. But what is your favorite on this list? Let me know what your thoughts are. Hit that like button and subscribe button on your way out, and I'll see you at the concession stands.